Ladies and gentlemen, we have some really big news for Galaxy device users. If you are using an S23 series, a Flip 5, or a Fold 5, very good news for you. We have this post on Twitter from Ice Universe, and he says these devices will, quote, get all the AI functions of the S24, and then they provide this screenshot. Of course, this is in Chinese, so what I did is I used Windows snipping tool, which has the ability to grab text, and I then used the Google Translation app, and I'm going to walk you through what these actually say. Let's start with the top one here. We'll jump to it. Telephone, get real-time translations during calls. So this is that really cool feature that they showed off with the S24 where you're on a phone call, you say some stuff, and then they hear you say stuff in the wrong language for them. It gets translated. They hear a robot say it in the right language, and it goes back and forth like that. Really cool. This is coming to all of those devices. Let's grab the next bit of text. Let's paste that in. Samsung keyboard, change your writing style and get spelling and grammar advice discussion. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that's running on Gemini Nano. So this is a thing in the Samsung keyboard that will allow you to do text generation or type out something, highlight it, and it will rephrase it for you in different styles, spelling, and grammar advice. Simultaneous interpretation, real-time translation of spoken conversations available as voice or text output. Samsung Notes, automatically intelligently format notes and extract note excerpts. I believe this is another one. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is Gemini Nano, but inside Samsung Notes, all kinds of AI-based stuff. As you can see, formatting, extracting, summarizing, correcting, translating, all based on some of this new AI stuff. Recorder, convert recordings to text transcripts, and basically this is the Google Translator app on Pixel devices. It's coming to all of these Galaxy devices as well. There's one that I'm waiting for, and I'm sure you are too. Samsung Browser, get a simple summary of web pages, text, as well as complete translation. So this is a really cool one also. You're browsing the web, you hit a button, it's going to take that web page and summarize it for you. I do this all the time using Gemini. If you're actually on a web page, what you can do is when you hold down that power button or whatever it is to trigger Gemini, there's a button that says add this screen, and it'll grab the link and you can say summarize. But this, of course, is going to speed that up by making it like a single button press basically, and you're going to have that done really quickly. Search instantly. This, I believe, is circle to search, generating summary of the text displayed on the screen. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is something different. It kind of sounds like circle to search, but improve reading by generating a summary of the text on the screen. I'm not really sure what that one is. And then the last one that's visible, we can't see all of it, but it says picture editor. So I'm going to assume that this is Samsung's generative edit, which is basically Magic Eraser, but on these Galaxy devices. And that's the big one for me. That's the one that I am waiting for on these other devices. And it's awesome to see that Samsung is going to be delivering it. Now, all the way back towards the end of February, Samsung did post this. New One UI 6.1 update brings Galaxy AI to more Galaxy devices. And they gave a description of most of these things. But it was unclear exactly which devices would be getting what. There was this footnote that says some AI features from the Galaxy S24 series may not be available in previous generation models. So we weren't 100% clear on what was getting what phone was getting what feature. But with this leak, we feel pretty strongly in saying that yes, indeed, those devices, the 23s, the Flip 5 and the Fold 5, they're getting all of these features, which is amazing. And as exciting as that is for these users to know that sometime at the end of this month, they said they would begin rolling out 6.1. So beginning anytime now, imminently, and going forward, you can be expecting perhaps your Z Fold 5 is going to be getting a whole plethora of S24 features. That is very exciting. That is very cool. But I want to kind of shift this conversation a little bit back around to the device that I absolutely adore, the Pixel Fold. And I want to take this opportunity to further hammer home what I think the actual problem is here with this device, because we have such a strong comparison right now to what Samsung is doing. Where are they diverging? Well, you could say They're diverging in that Samsung is delivering the S24 features to their Z Fold 5 and other devices, whereas Google is restricting the Pixel 8 features, which bear some striking resemblances to the S24 features. They're restricting it to the Pixel 8 only, and I think that is absolutely accurate. It would be really nice to have those features on the Pixel Fold and perhaps some other devices. But I think that the problem is actually even deeper and maybe different than that. It's the lack of communication. I still feel quite strongly like these Pixel 8 features are going to eventually be on these older devices. I think Magic Editor will be on the Pixel Fold at some point. It runs in the cloud. I've said this a million times. It can run on this device. The fact that it doesn't run on this device is a decision made by Google. They are actively choosing to do this to push people towards the Pixel 8. And I understand that, and I'm not advocating that Google release the Pixel 8 and then 2 weeks later put these features on older devices. What I'm advocating for, like I've said in a prior video, is for Google to do what Samsung does and just let us know what's happening. You don't have to do it instantly. You just have to tell us that you're going to do it. Let us know that, hey, eventually. You don't even have to give like a super specific time, right? You can just say, in the future, the Pixel Fold will have these features. And now more than ever, the pressure is absolutely on Google to do something with this device in regard to these features. I'm not one of these people that thinks that this device has been abandoned. That's absolutely nonsense. It's gotten a ton of updates. It's gotten new features. It's gotten betas. It's gotten new Android versions. It's not been abandoned. It just hasn't gotten the Pixel 8 features, and I will include Circle to Search in that, which is slightly different, definitely frustrating. The problem isn't that it hasn't gotten those features. The problem is they haven't even told us anything about these features, and it's going to soon be worse because its direct competitor, the Z Fold 5, is about to get basically the same features from their flagship. So now not only will Google look bad for failing to communicate, they will look bad because their competitor, sort of Samsung, has now passed them by. They've actually delivered the features that they haven't even said are coming. It's been said a million times, you should buy a phone for what it is, not what it's going to be in the future after updates are delivered, and that's 100% true. And I'm not saying like, hey, they didn't deliver stuff past when it came out, so it's a bad device. I love the Pixel Fold, but let's not pretend that if you hold it up next to the Z Fold 5, that there's not a problem there for Google. Who is going to continue investing $1,800 into these foldables to then watch the same foldable from another brand get features from their flagship while we don't even know if our flagship features are ever going to be delivered? Communication is not good enough, Google. And if, look, maybe this is just strictly a communication problem. Maybe these features are coming imminently and they just don't feel like telling us. Either way, that's dumb. Tell us. Use your PR team. Make a tweet. Make a post. Post a video and let us know that it's coming if it's coming. And if it's not coming, that's even worse. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content just like this. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.